I once had the nicest wardrobe. I had a lifetime supply of khaki pants. I had a bunch of button-down shirts, black belt, black shoes, typical office casual, right? I had a coffee cup, I had a desk and a door and my own laptop, a bulletin board. I had all of those things. But then life got in the way. My job wanted me to relocate. I didn't want to do it. My dad was in declining health. He wanted to stay out of the nursing home, and he asked if I could take care of him. And with a supportive family and a generous wife, I was able to step away from my career to take care of Dad. And in the meantime, my side hustle of Firewood started growing. It started getting bigger. I still remember I put together a website, and my very first call, my very first customer was a very high profile, high volume restaurant. They go through about one cord every 12 days. And I still remember them asking me, can I keep up with that pace? And at that time I had like 6 cords to my name. And I almost told them no. But instead I said yes. I said, sure, I can do it. And then I had a tiger by the tail. Dad and I would load up the truck every day. I would drive out and I would find every stick of firewood for sale that I could possibly find. I would bring it home. I would resplit it. I would get it to dry out and hope that it would dry out because this restaurant was finicky. Along the way with that, when I picked up my first restaurant, I picked up my second, I picked up my third. All of this while I was taking care of Dad. And then the next thing I know, I was up to 13 restaurants. And I still remember the day. I came out of my house. That's where I was working from at the time too. I came out of my house and I looked around and I thought, holy cow, did I do all of this? I had a world-class firewood processor. I had mountains of logs. I had firewood stacked as far as the eye could see. I had a dump trailer, 2 pickup trucks, and I had a pretty big roster of restaurants and residential customers, and I was off. And it was just that thing where I just picked up my head and I looked and I thought I never even noticed all of this happening. I was just focused on keeping my head down, going to work, getting the wood, getting it brought in, resplit, stacked, and sold, right? Okay, so the same thing just happened to me too, guys, because if you haven't noticed, I'm a YouTube channel. The YouTube thing started around the same time that the firewood business did. The colleges were all closed. My daughter got sent home and she started filming me. She started filming my first Japa processor and people fell in love with it. So we started putting videos up. My YouTube channel started growing and I started meeting a lot of nice people. I started getting opportunities that would have never come had I not had a YouTube channel. So we started posting videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and we kept it going. And I still remember my first video was posted on March 18th, 2020. I missed a couple videos here and there, but for the most part, it was kept our head down, kept it going, kept posting videos. And then the next thing I know, guys, this week I picked up my head and just realized that we've hit a milestone here at Ohio Woodburner. Today is our 500th video that I've posted. And gee whiz, that sounds like a lot. 500? I still can remember my first video we put up. It was about my Ultratech dump trailer, and I really think about 4 people saw that video. And I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was just something I had worked out with Metsa Machines when they delivered my Japa. I had some extra money in my budget and he gave me a discount on the wagon if I would post a video of it. So we did. I had no idea what we were getting into. So we are sitting on 500 videos. And it just made me want to just stop everything that I'm doing and just spend a couple minutes with you guys, because yes, I'm posting these videos, but what you're seeing, and some people comment, that there's a lot of repetition, a lot of mundane actions, and I think that's probably the case in any business. You have your process set up and then it becomes a matter of execution, and I think that's what you see here at Ohio Woodburner, and certainly with the videos. People ask me, are you a firewood business or are you a YouTube channel? And I kind of think of myself as a firewood business at first because, that's what I am. That's how things happened with my career when I stepped away. My plan was to go back to my career when Dad passed away. But when that day came, my firewood business was just too big to walk away from. That's how fast it grew. And then the YouTube thing. And kind of like YouTube, I might look at it more as a hobby, but I really do think that Ohio Woodburner, the firewood business, and the YouTube channel are on the same trajectory. I think I consider them both sides of the same coin, if that makes any sense. Had we not received the warm welcome and the support and all of the nice people, I don't think we would have kept it going. Sure, you get paid. A YouTube channel, when you get to be so big, you make money with it. I don't make life-changing money with Ohio Woodburner, the YouTube channel, but it's not chump change either. I'll take it. I'm just being upfront with you here. But had it not been for you guys and the way that you've received me and this channel and my family, I'd have never gotten anywhere close to 500. Holy cow. 500, that's a really big number. So I just wanted to stop and thank every single one of you for coming along on this ride with us and making me feel like, I play an important part in your day. That really does mean a lot. I keep saying, and it is because it's true, guys, I am a simple guy from Ohio. I don't have specialized skills in business. I don't even have specialized skills with numbers. I can spell numbers. That's about it when it comes to numbers. But what I had learned through all of this is when opportunity knocks, open the door. How many times has there been an opportunity right in front of us and we didn't even notice it? Or maybe we just lacked the courage to go forward. And I don't know, thinking with me, because I had a lot of these great ideas in the past and I never really took action on any of them. But I did with my firewood plan with Ohio Woodburner. I took action with it. And maybe it was because the life circumstances all aligned for me to make, to have the courage to make this leap. And it is scary. There's no getting around that. Opportunity knocked. I opened the door. I could have told that restaurant no. Maybe I could have rebounded or found another opportunity which would have allowed for the company to grow. But I don't know. Was I conditioning myself then? Instead of, if I'd have told them no, it would have been easier to tell the next restaurant no, But then I told them yes. So then when the next restaurant got a hold of me, I told them yes. Even though I didn't have the wood to take care of them, it was a problem that I just had to find the solution to. That's what I've learned. Look for opportunity. And if opportunity is staring at you, take advantage of it. The other thing, guys, and I really do think that we're all the same when it comes to this. If you are looking at a challenge, and I don't even mean like starting a business. I'm talking about fixing a relationship, going back to school, fixing the broken steps to your deck, okay? Anything like that. The most challenging thing for you to do is to get started. Just to get it going and get going and go. And for me, that was always the case. I had a whole bunch of ideas for businesses. I just never took action on them. I've taken action on one, and you're looking at it right here. The other thing after that is if you get started is you don't stop. You don't quit. You just go. You run into problems, fix the problem, and you go forward. I had a lot of opportunities for off-ramps for Ohio Woodburner. I had other job offers that I could have easily gone back to my khaki pants and made that a reality, but I didn't. I stayed at it. I stayed here. Get started. And that's what I've noticed too. I've had a lot of conversations with people and they're looking for advice. But what I had figured out is that there's a common element in all of us. We ask advice. We look for help from others. I really do think what we're looking for is an excuse to not start. I think if you have a brilliant idea, regardless of what it is, go and get started and don't stop. Quit asking for people's advice because what do you need their advice for? And I'm not talking about, how does that log splitter run? Or do you know a good accountant? Okay. I'm thinking about starting a firewood business. I'm thinking about starting a restaurant. Okay? Quit asking advice. Why are you asking for people's advice? Are you just asking because you're looking for an excuse to not start? Are you putting that much weight in another person's opinion for your idea? Do they understand it? Do they have any motivation to see you not succeed? And I'm just saying all this, guys, is because what I had learned is, how important action is. Get started. And that is the toughest thing too. If you're going in one direction, if you have a career and you got a nice office and you have a salary that you can depend on, and then you change course like that, and then everything just changes and everything's scary. Making that initial step is the hardest thing. I think things have been okay here with Ohio Wood Burner. I've had my ups and downs. I've had a few sleepless nights. I've had a couple moments where I thought, this isn't gonna work. I've had those. I really have. Here I am. And the same thing for YouTube. Had I decided that this just wasn't right, because when you first start off with a YouTube channel, you're pretty invisible. No one sees you. And it's just too easy just to say the heck with it. But I didn't. I think that's what's most important, is the friendships that we've all had. I feel like I know you people personally, even though we've really never met in person. It's because, we've had a relationship now since March 18th, 2020. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I happened to raise my head up, and we're at 500 videos here at Ohio Wood Burner. It's special. It is. And I am honored to put videos up that you guys are enjoying. Okay, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. 500 videos. How about that? That's a lot. That's a lot. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us and making this just a joy to be involved with. I look forward to doing videos. I do. And I would also look forward to the weather becoming a little bit more agreeable. All right, guys, everyone have a great day.